Hey guys, it's me and oh boy, we have a huge video to cover now. Apex Legends Season 2 Battle Pass is finally out and it's 15 gigabytes. And the patch notes, oh my god, they made so many changes. Oh, so let's get right into it. So what is new? You have daily challenges and weekly challenges to score bonus Battle Pass XP and level up Battle Pass levels faster. The Battle Pass costs 950 Apex coins and the whole Battle Pass bundle costs 2800 Apex coins. There are new skydiving emotes, music packs and unique loading screens that you can get as a reward in Season 2. There are more legendaries and you will earn a lot of crafting materials to create legendary items of your choice with the new Battle Pass. Also, anyone and everyone who plays Season 2 can earn Season 2 stat trackers for each legend, 5 Apex packs, and the new Watson Hot Rod skin. Oh wait, we have our new legend Watson! And oh my god, they made huge changes to King's Canyon. Leviathans are now alive and they destroyed a lot of King's Canyon. King's Canyon is now basically a whole new map that you must explore for yourself. So we have a new legend called Watson, available for 750 Apex coins or 12,000 legend tokens. Her passive is Spark of Genius, that is, Ultimate accelerants fully charge Watson's ultimate ability. This means Gibraltar is now officially retired. Bye bye. Why you ask? Her ultimate is called Interception Pylon. Place an electrified pylon that destroys incoming ordnances and repairs damaged shields. And guess what? You can place up to 3 pylons at one time. Her tactical ability is Perimeter Security. You can create electrified fences by connecting nodes. Fences damage and slow enemies. And man, this is actually very useful. In early game especially, it's very useful. And Watson, her finisher, oh my god, it's terrifying, wow. Now, the one that everyone was dying for. We finally got ranked leads, guys. We have ranked matchmaking, oh my god. Now, the system of ranked matchmaking that Apex Legends provided is a bit complex. I will explain it in the next video, so make sure to subscribe and like this video. But it's finally here. So we got a new airdrop weapon that we were already aware of, which is the L-Star EMG. It will overheat if you fire it for too long, so that somehow balances the weapon for it being very extremely damaging. We also have a new hop-up called Disruptor Rounds that increases the damages to shielded targets, but it can be only used with Alternator and RE45 and not with other weapons, so that's good. They also added a new hop-up called Hammer Point Rounds that increases the damage to unshielded targets, and it's compatible only with P2020 and Mozambique. And no, Mozambique has not received any buff in this season. Rest in peace. Another hop-up called the Energy Mags increases the magazine capacity, and it is of course used with Havoc, Triple Take and Devotion only. But there's a catch. The default mag sizes of these weapons have now been reduced, so that's why this hop-up is important in the first place. It also increases the reload speed for the rare energy mag and above energy mags. The Skull Piercer is now upgraded to gold tier and its rarity is now increased, so it's a bit rarer than it usually was. And now the damage buffs and nerfs. Oh my god, this is an awesome change. The flatline now does 19 damage. 19 per bullet. That's OP. Oh my god. It does 19 rather than 16 now. The P2020 does 13 damage rather than 12. The Triple Take's choke time takes 1.1 seconds to charge rather than 1.5 seconds to charge, which is good. The Alternator now does 15 damage instead of 13, which is a great buff, and the recoil mitigation for the Alternator is increased with barrel attachments, making it more reliable now. These values are of course without the hop-up values of the damage. Now imagine with them equipped. Boy, there are new balances now. And wow, they buffed the Kraber. Buffed it. Yes. Hear me out. They increased the damage, the base damage from 125 to 145. They have increased the headshot scale to 2.05 from 2.0 without the helmet, of course. Which means now, for a headshot without a helmet, Kraber does 297 damage rather than 250. 297 damage! They also increased the leg damage scale to 0.8 from 0.76. This may not sound big, but after the update, now it does 116 damage to the leg rather than 95. They also increased its rarity to top it all off. Arcstar is tweaked a bit. They increased the ignition delay from 2.5 to 2.8, making it a bit more difficult to use. Sticking it to a full health player, but with no armor, will now down them instantly. Complete 100 HP down. Oh, players at the edge of the explosion will also no longer get their shields completely shredded. that used to happen in the previous season. It used to be annoying, very annoying. That's a bonus now. And next, wow, they reduced the shotgun's max stack of ammo per slot to 16 from 64 since people have been using the Peacekeeper a lot. That would mean more slots will now have to be used to take the shotgun ammo in your inventory. But on the bright side, they also increased the energy stack to 80 from 60, and apparently it matches the light and heavy ammo too, so that's a plus side. They also apparently rotated gold weapons. I don't know what it actually means, but they added the flatline gold, alternator gold, RE45 gold, Mozambique gold, and P2020 golds. I'm not sure whether they will remove the old golds or they have added this on top of the old gold, but they added more golds for everyone. The airdrop weapon spawn rates, they tweaked it a bit. In the early game, you will have a chance for getting only a Kraber. You will never get a Mastiff if you get a weapon in the first place. And at the end game, you will never get a Kraber. You will always get a Mastiff. Performance optimizations were also done. Of course, the subject is very huge, and I explained why it's huge in my previous video. Link in the description if you want to know why the update is very big. So they improved the performance when firing weapons like shotguns and triple take, indicating hit rate fixes. You think they did not fix hit rate issues? Oh, just wait. Some bugs were also fixed that I wasn't aware of, but these bugs somehow existed, I guess. They fixed exploits where players could use weapon inspect to cancel out other weapon behaviors, probably reloading and stuff, I'm not sure. EVA 8, the ADS recoil now resettles back to starting point instead of a randomized offset of the starting point. Not sure what it means, but that's it. Thermite grenade. Apparently they fixed an issue where players down with thermite could be invincible to thermite after being revived. What? This was a bug? Oh my god, I never knew about this one. Moving on, we have more legend buffs and nerfs. Yes! The fortified for Gibraltar and Caustic now has damage reduction increased from 10% to 15%, and now they are immune to slow effects of weapon fire. So every gun is an SMG to these two guys. They're huge, and now they can be fast. Wraith, Lifeline and Pathfinder have a new one called Low Profile that increases the incoming damage by 5%. You know, since they are used a lot and their hitboxes are tiny, they had to introduce this system. Bloodhound, oh, I could eye roll out of this one. The Eye of the All-Father now tracks enemies in real time instead of leaving a ghost image behind, which lasts for 1.5 seconds. So you can track your enemy real time for 1.5 seconds rather than seeing their ghost images in your screen when you scan an area. They also increased the scan angle to 110 degrees from 90 degrees, and this buff is a bit bad for others. What they have done is they've increased the Q duration to 90 seconds instead of 60, so enemies can be tracked a bit more. They fixed a bug with Bloodhound where energy weapons wouldn't leave behind weapon fired clues. They also fixed another bug where movement cues would sometimes not be generated. Apparently, the movement cues will only be generated when a person sprints. They fixed that. I think that's why I wasn't able to see some cues in the game. Anyway, Mirage update. His Vanishing Act is now a little bit buffed. Mirage can now cancel out his ultimate early on, so you can surprise enemies faster rather than waiting till you get uncloaked. But to balance this, Mirage has a small delay when disabling cloak. I'm not sure what the delay is yet. Caustic, his Nox gas. It slows down teammates by 50% now, so it should not be too obnoxious for them, although it would still have those visual effects. It reduces the slowing down for the teammates by 50%. Gibraltar's Dome of Protection's duration has increased by 3 seconds. The Pathfinder hitbox is also now updated, so yippee. They also seem to be planning to make adjustments for his legendary skins. The Lifeline's Dock Heal drone can now get destroyed after 2 damage ticks by the circle, so people can no longer camp with Lifeline's heal drone outside the zone. They also added a new stat page to track your legend and to track your stats. Just click on your name to do that. The ring is also now buffed up, the damage values have changed, and here's the data related to that. I really want to see how this plays out. There are also some quality of life improvements. They have done huge fixes, many fixes. I just marked the important ones with the purple mark so you can see if it's relevant to your problems or not. The most important one, of course, is this one. I never knew this, but apparently the gold barrel stabilizer would hide flashes, and it always did this. Always. But since it wasn't exclusively said in the description of a gold barrel stabilizer, People never knew. Now this makes the battle stabilizer gold makes it makes it very important now. I'm shocked we never knew about this. They also did huge bug fixes. I've also marked those bug fixes with purple, the important ones. But Wraith is now a bit better to spot, although she's still tiny. But now she has a 5% damage increment, so that should kinda be useful. Wow, the bug fixes, but they did a huge quality of life update. I wasn't really aware of all of these bugs, but wow, they're trying to make the game better and you can see it. Wow, guys, season 2 is now out. This update is huge. That's the entire breakdown of Apex Legends Season 2 Battle Charge, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and the video for ranked league matches will come up soon, just in a few more hours. So please subscribe to my channel if you want to know how ranked league works. It's a bit weird and a bit complicated as to how it works. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one, which is the ranked leagues explanation video. Until then, the All Father guides you. See ya.